Yeah, that's a mess. I guess tonight we're gonna pack up for Kentucky. So I'm pretty much just gonna go through kind of how I'm packing everything up. I've never flown with my archery equipment, so if you're curious on how to do that and how that goes, we're gonna find out right now together. Bow is obviously going into the bow case, and I'm gonna be taking all my extra clothes and packing them into it. I'm also gonna do my hunting clothes in there as well, just so then everything's together. Nothing's gonna shift around or anything like that. I'm just gonna pack everything in there real tight. I'll scent lock everything when I get there. So first thing that I'm actually gonna be packing up here is my broadheads. TSA says any sharp or pointy objects must be packed away, either wrapped up or in a case of some type. Luckily, these grizzly sticks come in a hard case. These are the higher end. These are the higher end up ones. They come in a hard case like that. I think these are like $80 a piece. This year I'm shooting these Silver Flame 100 grains. They look pretty dope. It's been a while since I shot a fixed blade. I normally switch broadheads every single year. I try something new. Thunderheads, Schwacker, I've shot Rage. I've shot a lot of different broadheads, but each year I just try something new. So far my favorite fixed blade is actually, what is it, the F16 or F15s? Anyways, getting off topic. They're in a hard case. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna stuff them underneath my stuffing here. So my bow lays like this. So strings on this side. So I'm thinking this side's gonna be the best side to lay it up. I can ditch that big bar of wax, and we're gonna lay it down in there. Hopefully that doesn't shift around too much like that. So then when my bow sits in here, that'll look perfect. I think it's good at that. So let's move on to arrows. RIP TKO. They're made by Victory. They're Expert Series. I've never shot a Victory arrow before, but one thing I do like about it, I've never shot an outside insert, I should say. So this is I believe it's a 5mm shaft, correct me if I'm wrong, but 5mm shaft, and then with the insert, it actually makes it a 6mm. All in all, with broadhead and arrow, shooting 460 grain arrow, I believe. I have shot in Easton FMJs back when they first came out, which I thought the price would have went down, but apparently they went up. I used to pay $12 an arrow for them. I think they went up to like $15 or $16 an arrow, which these might be a little bit cheaper. They might be, but I like to try different things each year. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys like to use and everything. So let's continue packing. Okay, so arrows are packed away. What I went ahead and did, just because mine are kind of loose in here, some rubber bands here, and I took a rubber band. They actually cut these out perfectly because there's a little slot on both sides of these that the rubber band can sit in. So I just have it looped up there, straight down to here. So even if they do come out, then they'll just sit in there. It won't be rolling around. So I'm gonna start packing the actual bow in. I did tighten down my straps, so those are good. What you want to do is you take your underoos and you lay them in between these two, just to add extra padding. Next I want to do is wrap the sight up itself. Okay, so on second thought, I'm not going to pack the broadheads underneath the bow, just in case it picks up on the scanner or the x-ray and they're like, oh, what's that? They don't have to remove everything just to see what it was. So that's why I'm going to leave it on top here. But what I did was I wrapped it up in a shirt and I tucked it away pretty tight. Hopefully it's tight enough to where it doesn't shift around or anything. I'm going to pack it in real tight with socks and everything. But take your other pair of underoos and throw it around your sight, just so. Alright guys, so it's actually been like 3 days since the last little clip you saw there. Yeah, work's been crazy. I've had to leave for work. Of course, the last like 4 days, I've been working, 11-hour shifts. So hasn't been easy getting everything packed up because I get home late and I don't feel like packing. So I got to wake up early, pack a little and everything like that. So today's the final day. I leave tomorrow, so I really got to get this stuff packed up. So here's what we got. So got the bow all packed up. I got one layer of camo, and mostly all my clothes are tucked in around it. I got my sight wrapped up, and everything like that. Got the rubber bands on the arrows. Pretty much everything that's going in here is in here. Okay, so everything fits. I just wanted to test any hard spots. Everything still feels pretty bubbly when I push on it, so that means I know nothing's sandwiched in there. Everything fits pretty nice and snug in there. I called TSA and they said that archery actually falls under golfing equipment and stuff like that, like recreational stuff. So you technically don't need to lock it if you don't want to. But I'm going to put a TSA approved lock. Those are TSA approved locks. I'm going to put one on. I've read some story that this guy kept having his locks cut off even when they were TSA approved and stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and we'll test that out. I'm going to put one on though, send it through, and then on the way home, if I need one, because this guy also said that they said he needed a TSA, they said you don't need to lock it. So I'm going to test all that when I get to the airport, but I got the locks just in case. So carry on, personal item, and I'm just going to get that whatever it's called, check-in bag or whatever it is, but we got to get everything else packed up here. But TSA approved lock, and she's locked up. Spin that, boom. I had to do a double loop around there, but at least now I've been thinking about locking the other side just because, like, helps if you unlock it all. You could still get into it, obviously. Should I put on both or not to put on both? That is the question. Because if I put on both and both of them get cut off, then I'm stuck without a lock for the way back, if they say it needs to be locked. Then we'll go with one. Alright guys, so right now everything's pretty much packed away. I just want to take some time to talk to you guys about this app called OnX. I'm sure if you've hunted before, you know about this app. If you don't know about this app, definitely look into it. I'm not sponsored by them at all or anything like that. I just really think that this is the most useful tool as a new hunter. I pay the $100 for the year, and it allows me all the states and everything. So the greatest part is I can log into it on my desktop, and then I could also have it on my phone as an app. So, and they communicate back and forth, so whatever I mark on my desktop shows up on my phone. So I can literally blow things up on my big screen and everything like that, and scout, and then mark spots, and go out in the field with my phone and take pictures, and it's endless. So you got your ag field, let's say, you know, well, I'm gonna select this spot right here. We'll drop that down, add waypoints, and you get way more options. So then you could scroll through, and like I said, there's a long list. Access, pheasant, Jeep, you know, you can mark it all. Let's just go with tree stand. That's my most common used one. Arrow for when you're tracking and you find your arrow. You start there. You know, there's also a blood one. It's all in alphabetical order. Drop blood on every time you see blood in case you have to back out. You can instantly put yourself directly back on that spot. So let's do tree stand and save. And boom, it's going to be a little tree stand. And that point is very specific. When I'm actually out on my phone, I can literally put myself right on top of that pin, because it's just so, you know how certain GPSs just kind of suck? I bet there's a name for it, but some GPSs just suck as far as like putting yourself on top of it. Like you get to the area and cool, now I'm in this area of where the waypoint is. But this one, I've literally zoomed in all the way and got the dots on top of each other, and I was directly on where I marked. So pretty specific, like gets you within 3 feet of where your actual dot is. Okay, you could click on it and then edit it. You could delete it. Let's say you want to change the color of it. You could change the colors, red, green, brown, whatever you want to do there. Or yeah, any side notes, you know, I could type in whatever I wanted to call the stand, or big buck rub, whatever you want to do, you could type it in, and then you just simply hit save. And you could do all this on your phone as well if you don't have a desktop. And it's the greatest app ever, you know, like, and that will forever be a marked spot. And there's so many more different things you could do. So I'll always have that spot now. Well, but let's say hunting season's over, and where's a crappy spot? Boom, delete, gone. So yeah guys, that's gonna do it for this one. Just wanted to make a quick video on getting everything ready, and I'm gonna try to keep you guys updated throughout the entire hunt. If you want to follow the whole entire journey as I'm creating it, follow me on Instagram at ontheline_365. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead, hit that subscribe button for me. That way you get updated whenever I upload all the hunts from this trip. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys out on the line next time.